Can I start on the thing that I've been kind of obsessed with, which is this Iowa Senate race? We now know what this matchup is going to be. We're going to be talking a ton about this race over the course of the next several months, considering how important it is for Democrats' hopes to take the majority here.
This was a big win for Chuck Schumer tonight. I think there were Democrats that were very nervous that the insurgent candidate, Zach Wahls, who was backed by the progressive wing of the party, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and others, was going to break through and win this race. But not only did Wahls fall short, Turek won by a pretty convincing margin. That shows that there's at least some level of trust among Democratic-based voters with the party's establishment right now. And it's also a good sign for Chuck Schumer, if he's able to pull off a miracle and win the majority back, that his leadership could be okay. Because right now there are real questions about Chuck Schumer's future. The early results that we're getting in here, Hallie, not just in Iowa, but in New Jersey as well, is a good sign for the establishment wing of the Democratic Party going into the fall.
Not to be like the fly in the ointment here or whatever analogy you want to use, Democrats haven't won an Iowa Senate race since 2008, right? So it's not like this is the purpliest of the purple here. It's still an uphill road.
It's definitely an uphill road. And Donald Trump, I think, will be heavily invested in Iowa. It's a state he's won repeatedly. It's a state that he thinks is sort of part of his political legacy. But Dems have a lot going for them here. Rob Sand is the gubernatorial nominee here. Republicans are very nervous about him. He's already won a statewide election to be the auditor there. His family is very wealthy. He's crushing it in the money race right now to be governor. You could have a situation here where Iowa basically becomes ground zero for this whole midterms. You have a governor's race Democrats like, a Senate race they need, and potentially 3 House seats in play.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.